Hi Virgo, welcome to the message you need to hear, or the message they need you to hear. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is for February 2020, by the way, including the link to the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Ruby Reads Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this may resonate as yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Virgo, what do we got here? Virgo, message you need to hear, or they need you to hear. And it's a little messy. Okay. That's what I get for my nails being too short. The Lovers, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Nice. All right. The Empress. Wow. Okay. All right. So this could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, Taurus, or Aries. Strength. Why not? Leo. We got 3 for 3. Major Arcana. 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups. All right. Let me get the little guys here. Okay. And I'm getting a bit warm. Take off my sweater. I'm going to put this here so you can see I'm not doing it. All right, there. Okay. So 4 out of 7 major arcana. Okay. Pretty pivotal. Are you thinking of, what are you thinking about? What are you at the crossroads here? Why? Okay, so we got 7, 8. We got 2 8s. 2 8s. Huh. Did like, you got the straw that broke the camel's back or something? Or did you just find something out that has made you change your mind, or is kind of thrown a wrench into the works? Or, all right, moving things around here. I think you just, something like just happened out of the blue here that's kind of, okay, what's this strength card about? You found something out. So there's something came in, so you found something out, something, I think, and it feels like you're the one that is deciding on whether you want to stay or go. And what's this strength card about for Virgo? All right, 10 of Pentacles. What's this 7 of Pentacles? The Devil. That could be Capricorn. What's this Ace of Wands about? What's this Ace of Wands about? Okay. Wheel of Fortune, what's that about? Whoopsie, card fell. Hold on a minute. Card fell. Oop, like that. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, someone being childish or petty. What's this Wheel of Fortune about? Could be someone being petty and passive aggressive. In that case, I don't blame you for walking away. What's this Wheel of Fortune? All right. Okay. What's this 8 of Cups? It's like I'm chomping at the bit here. What's this 8 of Cups? This is someone who is, the ball's in your court because they did something stupid and they know it. And I think this is, you just recently found this out. That's why all of a sudden everything's in kind of upheaval. I'm surprised the Tower didn't show up. What's this Empress about? What's this Empress? 2 of Wands. I think this is a marriage or close to, like a live-in situation, a very committed, connected partnership situation. And somebody did something stupid, as in stepping out, doing something quite literally, 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands, come on. An affair, a one-night stand, a dalliance, and they are leaving it open-ended. You're the one that's, look at this, we got walking away from a partnership. thinking about walking away from a partnership. Your person knows they did wrong. This is not the first time they did it. It's just, it feels like it's the straw that broke the camel's back. If it's not a repeated action, it's to the point where you're just like, I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to deal with somebody that this is an issue for, or that someone's first reaction is, I know I shouldn't do this, but, and you're like, wait, what? So like, this is a thing for you? Like, is this like a little, you know, something you just do? I mean, what do you mean? I know, I'm sorry. That's not, that kind of reaction is like, that seems practiced, or like, oh, they're used to, this person, she or he is used to getting scolded for that, you know? Don't want anything to do with that. But what's showing here is that they, of course, would want this connection, and they're going to leave the ball in your court to figure out if you want to walk away or to stay. And if you do stay, they will work on things. They're also aware that this is an issue for them, but they want to work on it. And they promise this and they promise that, and they're waiting for your decision. And they're not going to be doing much while you, and if I may be so crass to say, of course they're not doing much when you're away. They'll save that for when you're there, and then they're going to screw up. Sorry. But this is just someone, I'm kind of mad at them because I feel like it was stupid, and they know it's an issue, and they got to fix it. Instead of keep doing it, you got to fix it. And they haven't fixed it yet, and they should, because they knew about it, and they should have fixed it before they did the thing. So now it's an issue for you. And now it becomes your issue. And that it shouldn't have to be. Okay, 2 cents aside. It's kind of cut and dried here. The ball's in your court. This has happened before, whether you knew it or not. It could happen again. This person needs to fix their own issues, and it leaves you a bit nowhere because you can't help them fix this. They did this. You can't help them with that. It's a them thing, and it's one of those things that you have no control over, but you're affected by it. So you kind of have to sit and wait and trust, which is kind of huge after what happened. You have to trust them that they'll resolve it. And it's like, oh God. So this is going to be up to you whether you want to walk away. The thing is that they know they did wrong, but it also might feel like they're kind of powerless to, now I'm putting my sweater back on, powerless to handle it. It's just something they do. It's like a default. It's like after a certain amount of time, they get kind of triggered, or they get bored or something, and they go and do the thing that is against what you two have agreed on in the relationship. And obviously it's going to cause problems. So this is someone that still would like the connection to be intact, and they believe in it, and they'll be patient, and they'll wait for you. Like, that bothers me because it's like, okay, I know I caused this drama, but I'm going to wait for you to get over it, and then we can resume, okay? I'm going to be the good person and wait for you to deal with it. No, you deal with it. You come tell me when you're better. I'm not waiting around for you. You're not waiting for me. No. I don't agree with that at all, Virgo. I don't think that's fair at all. They cause all this trauma and stress, and then they turn around and leave the ball in your court, and they're just going to wait for you to decide. I don't like it. You do you. You know your person best, but I would prefer 6 months of them figuring stuff out and then coming to you, and you could see the change over time after that. Like, this is a slow crawl back to you. This isn't somebody promising you the moon. But if there's kids involved or extenuating, that's different, right? There's other things to consider. You can't just walk away because you could have extenuating circumstances. But I don't know. I vote for, the thing is, I think they'd want to hear that you forgave them and that everything's all right. But it's kind of like, I'm not your mom or your sister. Like, my 2 cents, again, I feel like this is something you should kind of sit in judgment for them for. Like, be like, no, that's not something I'm going to forgive very easily. I feel like, the thing is it didn't just happen. And I think that's why. What's showing here is that this is somebody that knows this is an issue, but does it anyway. And knowing that it would cause heartache and harm, and they do it anyway. And they feel like they can't help it. All red flags. All red flags. And that's just going to cause a lot of grief on your part because you have no control over that, and yet you're completely affected by it. Here comes my cat. Okay. Mama. Oh, she brought a pair of her underwear down again. Okay. Mom. She was pilfering the laundry basket, so we bought her her own undergarments so that she could drag them around the house. So she just brought me a pair. That's nice. That's kind. Okay, so speaking of underwear, I don't. You know your person best. I just feel like this is very superficial apologies, and I think more time needs to be spent working things out, specifically them working things out. I think this is a them issue, but I tend to be black or white about things. So this could be a dynamic that you two have played into, and or that you'd be willing to work it out with them, or you know what I mean, like I don't want to be too harsh, but I'm kind of mad at your person because I feel like it just kind of really screwed everything up, and it's painful. And there's frustration and exasperation, like, you know what, all this time, all this trust, all everything, and I mean, I wouldn't, walking away from this relationship, this partnership, walking away from choosing this person, I don't think anybody would blame you. What would Virgo's person say to them? What would Virgo's person say to them? I don't even know if they could say anything to you right now. I think they'd have to show you over time. Honestly, that's what I'd want to see. You're an angel. Yeah. That's that whole, can you forgive me, please? I could, but that doesn't mean we're back together. Me forgiving you has nothing to do with us being back together. I can forgive you and release you. Same. I mean, and I think that's what it feels like. Someone feels so crappy for what they did, but that should have been an awareness before they did it. Like, you're an angel. You don't compliment me. I know who I am. And then I know what I am and what I bring to a relationship. I don't need your sort of glorified pity for that. You know what I mean? All right, shutting up. It feels very superficial. It feels like you've had it. It feels like this person knows it's an issue, but they feel powerless to help themselves through it. And it doesn't mean anything, which is all the greater the insult. So they threw away a relationship for a 2-minute version of something, or a 2-bit fantasy that didn't mean anything, and you destroyed our whole relationship over something that meant nothing. All the greater the insult. Thanks so much. So I am not speaking I'm not speaking from experience here. I've seen what this does to people, and it's heinous. And the infidelity and the dishonesty, it really wreaks havoc on not just the couple, but the surrounding families, and it's hard to deal with. So that's probably being echoed here. All right. What would Virgo need to hear? Virgo. You know what? I want to just because with chances of success here. We get that they're sorry. We get that, please forgive me, you're an angel. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I need to know that you're still here for me. I need to know that you're my stable person, that you're my good person, that you're my rock. I'm sorry. Help me through this. Help me help myself. Oh my God. Chance of success and longevity. Okay. Time will tell. All right. Yeah. Time will tell. Both of these are cards for future. This is about seeing if it'll work out. So it looks like you're not walking away yet. It looks like you're like, okay, well, if you can show me, or you know what, the ball's in your court, not in my court. The ball's in your court to figure this out and to turn this around. And you need to think long and hard about how you're going to do that. And it's not going to be as easy as, can I come back? I miss you. I love you. No. We need to see consistent action over time. That's for Virgo. Resilience. Okay, to be fair, this could be describing the relationship. Like, it's going to take a lot more than this to knock you two down. I just would like it that they're putting more effort than it's just not. It shouldn't be as easy as them being able to beg for forgiveness. It needs to be more than that. And the reason why I'm like, is because I feel like they're saying all this to get their foot in the door. But the thing is, they feel it's like they know that it's going to happen again. They know that they're going to do this again. Because this is what they do. And they know that about themselves and they still do it. And I don't know. It feels like someone that doesn't have very good coping skills. Or they have excellent coping skills, they're just not healthy. But this is someone that knows what they're doing is wrong and doing it anyway. That's what bothers me. They know that what they're doing causes harm and they do it anyway. Because they just can't help it. That's bad. Because that means they're 3 years old. Like, that's what 3-year-olds do. That's what toddlers and kids do. That they just, but I want it. Okay. I did the thing. Okay, right. Else for Virgo. The Hierophant. This could be Taurus. Honestly, this is open-ended. Open-ended, 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 open-ended. This is open-ended. It's going to be your decision. This is I feel like this is a familiar dynamic, and they would want you to know, or what you need to know about this, what you need to hear is that this will happen again if this goes unexamined. And this time has to be different if you really, it has to be different, and you two can't do the same things that you've been doing before. You can't relate to each other. There has to be some kind of outside intervention. You cannot figure this out on your own. Your person can't figure this out on their own. They need to talk to somebody to sort this out. They need to try new things and different things and things that are unknown, and they need to relearn some things. And because if they're trying to fix this on their own, and this is someone who will quit when it gets hard, because it's a lot more than just someone deciding to step out or do something dishonest in a commitment. There's a whole trigger, thought, behavior, action chain going on behind that. And it's like that needs to get uprooted and resolved. And they need to learn new ways and new coping skills. This whole thing, and I'm not proselytizing here. I'm talking about this one showing up. This is an overhaul. Someone needs to relearn some stuff. And it's like we're going to school. We're going to school here. This is not just someone trying something new. Page of Pentacles or any of the pages. This is a major arcana. This is like somebody needs a deep dive on their issues, and they need to relearn and revamp. So, given that, I hope that this time it's different, because if not, it's gonna get repeated. So if your person means it, that I'm really sorry, you're an angel, please forgive me, I need to know that you're still my stable person and that we got this and we can still thrive, I still believe in this, and okay, they can show you then they can show you over time. It can't just be words. And by showing you, it means someone else besides you, because you don't want to be their therapist, someone else besides you putting them through the paces to get them through this and to stop this chain of unhealthy behavioral crap in relationships that keeps them torpedoing any kind of true, authentic connection. Because you helping them and them trying on their own has gotten them back here again. So they need to do something different. Okay. All right. Shutting up. Enough for Virgo. Honestly, if you do stay, you are an angel, because this is a tall order. But it's not insurmountable. It's just this person's got their work cut out for them. I mean, we got the Hierophant, we got the Devil. Whew. Okay. High Priestess reversed. 4 of Wands. Yep. Somebody has been either gossiping or being quite open outside of the relationship, and they shouldn't be if it's a committed connection. This is someone that is like not wanting to look at themselves, not wanting to accept blame, that just reacts, that doesn't, it's like their intuition's cut off. They're just, this is someone that would prefer to be, it's almost, it's like someone who has a habit so that they can forget. That someone that escapes through a habit, like drinking or, drugs or whatnot, so that they don't have to feel something. This is someone that's actively trying to block their intuition, and it's a broken connection between you and your person, because this is someone that is kind of subterfuge. They're torpedoing the connection here by their behavior, by these actions. This might be too tall of an order for you. I mean, it could be that they come back around after they've worked through some things, but it might be that you're just like, I just can't. I can't. It's broken. It's irreparable, because right now the connection between you two is broken, and this is someone that's not even in touch with themselves. And they need to reconnect, restore their faith, their trust in themselves. This is someone who doesn't feel like they can do it, and so they're constantly escaping. And that's why you're an angel. Yeah, because you've been handling everything and doing everything and taking care of everything while they get to go out and do their stuff. Okay, shutting up. 22 minutes. Holy cow. Thank you for stopping by, Virgo. I'm sorry this was kind of rantish. I don't want you to get hurt any more than you already that's already presented here. This is rough, because this is someone not stopping themselves before they do something, but begging for forgiveness afterwards, when they could have walked away before they did the things. They'd rather go do them and then be like, I'm so sorry. That's a 3-year-old, and that makes you a parent. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. You take care. Keep your head up.